Games, Brains are being alive here with a flashback. We are looking at one of the best first-person shooters, not just ever, or not just on a PlayStation, shall I say, but also ever. I think it's incredibly great and also holds it really well, having played this about 6 months ago for the YouTube channel. Medal of Honor, the 1999 first-person shooter developed by DreamWorks and published by EA. The first installment of the Medal of Honor series. You take in the role of the fictional Lieutenant Jimmy Patterson, who is recruited to the OSS. And basically, the game takes place near the end of World War II. The goal of the game is to complete various OSS missions, such as rescuing an American pilot, going undercover to board and destroy a Nazi U-boat, recovering stolen artwork, and sabotaging the Nazi war effort. It also includes a split-screen deathmatch mode for 2 players. As always, things we like, things we don't like, favorite moments, scenes, bits of music. I'll get us started. I already said it. One of the best first-person shooters from that era as well, and one that I genuinely believe still makes you feel like you're part of World War, like the war effort. Yeah. Yep.
I would have to agree too. I said, I mean, this is a game that I've not actually played for a very, very long time. So I actually went out and bought it about a week ago, and I was literally playing it the other night.
Right.
And my God, it still holds up so well for its age.
It really does.
And I mean, I don't know about you, but I mean, for a PS1 game, graphically, I think it looks fantastic.
I think it's you know, you can't compare it to modern standards. But when I was playing it, I found I didn't get distracted by ugly textures or blocky visuals and stuff like that. But for me, a lot of that comes down to my other thing I love, which is that it's got great gunplay with great weapon variety. So you're not being distracted by backgrounds because you're in the moment in the gun battles. Yeah, I love that fucking rifle. I love that rifle. I love it. So I could have that gun in every game.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, it actually looks like a proper official, like bloody old time rifle. You know, the way it loads. And I mean, there's nothing more satisfying than obviously shooting the Germans in the head with the rifle and reloading. But I also loved the grenade, the old style grenade. You know, and just the way obviously he throws them.
Oh, you mean the German one? The German one with the stick,
the German one,
whatever that's called.
Yeah, it was really, really cool. I mean, graphically, I thought the design was brilliant.
Yeah.
And obviously, throwing it in a hole and watching a bunch of Germans running for it.
Yeah.
It's always satisfying.
I think the very first time you see one of the German soldiers kicking back the grenade, you're like, oh, that's awesome. Yeah, you know?
Cool, yeah.
Real variety in missions and locations. You do travel around in this game. It's quite a lot of variety in it's not just bunkers. You know, a lot of outside sections as well. And as we stated in the kind of introduction, there's a lot of variety in what you're required to do. It's not as simple as going, oh, your goal is to get to the end of the mission. You are asked to do specific things. Some of them you don't actually have to do to complete the mission. There's some extra stuff. It's really fucking cool, I think.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, variety. I mean, compared to obviously, you can't compare graphically to games nowadays. But compared to, for example, like a Call of Duty, okay, level-wise, you get maybe 10, 15 levels. But this game here, I mean, there must have been 30 plus levels.
Was there that many?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm still playing now. I'm on like level 15, 16 now.
Okay, I couldn't remember. I know there's a lot.
Yeah, it's quite a lot, and obviously, like you said, I mean, there's so many things you can do. I mean, I said recently I just stuck some bombs on a submarine. So you blowing up subs. Obviously, loads of enemies. Obviously, you can obviously tell the difference between like who's the general of the Nazis, because obviously they wear like the different suits and the weird hats. Obviously, the normal soldiers with their iron hats, you know, or helmets, I should say.
Yeah, I also really like that all the missions, the main portion of the missions, have that sort of wartime video, real footage used to tie in, which was cool as well. And it's got a wicked finale. Do you remember the finale? You're obviously not at it yet, but do you remember? The rockets. So you have to go into a German base and change the rocket that they're going to launch so it comes back down on the base.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Fucking awesome.
Yeah. Clever.
Things we don't like. Then I have one, and it is really it's really minor because I don't really see it as a problem. But the game gets hard, man. That game gets hard. You need to be on your toes in those last few levels. There's a lot of, and particularly the enemies in later levels get very adept at throwing grenades, but also when the introduction of rocket launchers come in, whoa, those can, if they don't kill you, they can wipe out 3/4 of your health instantly.
Yeah, I'm glad you said that, actually, because that's one of the things I've never died so much in a game. And I swear, when I was younger, I used to fly for these games.
Yeah.
But now, for some reason, either my reaction is getting slower, or I'm just not as good as games as I used to be. But I don't know. I was proper swearing like, you bloody bastard.
Yeah.
Germans, you fucking kill me again. And yeah, but yeah.
Very good. All right, favorite moments, scenes, bits of music.
I mean, the music in general is like it always reminds me of a proper, like, it's sort of like a Saving Private Ryan, you know, a sort of army music, you know, that sort of stuff. You know, it was always exciting, and whenever you hear that, whenever you listen to music, it always gives you a buzz. Like, you know, you're actually fighting in a war, and why are you fighting for?
It's basic orchestral music that does a lot of the right themes, and when you're kind of in a mad gunfight going on towards winning mission, it plays upbeat orchestral music. I've highlighted one, which is basically the main theme of Medal of Honor. The very kind of orchestral, epic, emotional sounding music. Really fucking, that's what I always remember of Medal of Honor. Oh, I just thought of something I don't like. I'm going to quickly throw it in.
Yeah.
Go back. Spell it right. Damn it, America. Spell honor right. It's AONOUR, not AONOR.
Typical Americans.
I also, replaying it, this really put a smile on my face, and I'd kind of forgotten this little nuance they did. Shooting an enemy soldier in the head who's wearing a helmet, and that think noise.
Yeah.
Love that. Such a lovely little touch. And the easy one. Anytime you get into gun down Nazis.
Well, yeah, exactly.
That.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, definitely.
Anything to add?
No, I mean, you've literally covered everything I was going to say.
It is. We both agree this is one of the best first-person shooters out there, and there's never been. I played Medal of Honor Underground. I played the later Medal of Honors that were released on the Xbox 360. This is still the best Medal of Honor.
I was just about to say that, actually. Have you played any of the other ones? Yeah, I played, obviously, Underground and the Xbox one, and I would like to know where they got it so wrong and why they changed it up.
Well, obviously, they try to move it to modern times. There was one I played where I can't remember which one it is, but the opening mission is Normandy Beach. And D-Day, Normandy Beach, storming that beach. And that opening mission was, I loved it. I thought it was fucking, like, to do that mission, that event is incredible. I can't remember what it is, Medal of Honor Airborne or something like that. Yeah, but this is the one that we go back to. And, like, I remember Medal of Honor Underground being good, but when I think of Medal of Honor, I don't think of that. I think of this, you know?
Yeah, definitely.
There you go, Medal of Honor. Let us know your thoughts in the comments. Thank you very much for watching. You can check us out on gbhbl.com as well as on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter and Tumblr. Go to Patreon to help us out over there. That's patreon.com/GBHBL, as well as Big Cartel, where you can find some of our merchandise. We have a podcast running on SoundCloud and Apple Podcasts. And of course, if you like this video, do us a favour, hit the subscribe button and help the channel grow. Games, horror and heavy metal. What else is life for?